And it's like God puts out this big work in progress sign outside your life. And he promises to mold you and change you to be the people you were meant to be. He promises to mold you and change you so you're just like Jesus. I don't know if you get excited about that, but I do. New life, new purpose, new guidance, new direction. There's some of us here who are Christians and we've forgotten what it's like to have that. There's some of us here who are not Christians and that sounds like heaven. Jesus came to give us new life here today. I'm coming right to the end of what I want to say to you guys tonight, but the final thing that I want to say before I show you something is a hope for the future. A hope for the future. Has anybody seen the BMW ad recently out? It's on TV at the minute. Anybody see it? Yeah, go. What's the slogan? Oh, you've just seen the ad? Does anybody see the slogan for it? Here's what the new slogan for the BMW is. Joy that's future-proof. You like that? Joy that's future-proof. Do you know what? See, when I'm standing singing those songs as the guys were leading us, I was just thinking, this is like a little taste of heaven. And here's what it says. It's going to take me a second to find this because I can't remember where it is. But let me see. I want to read you something here. It's from a book called 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. Here's what it says. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love him. One more time. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love him. Do you know, folks, when Jesus went to that cross, he didn't just go so you'd be forgiven for your past. He didn't even just go so you'd feel good now, that you'd feel joy now. He went to the cross so that you would not go to hell, but that you could spend the whole of eternity, that's ever and ever and ever, with him in a place called heaven. And that passage shows us how indescribable what God has for those who love him actually is. But the problem is this, guys. Sometimes we've got really good mates, okay, and if we don't reply to their wedding invite, they let us come anyway. And you know what? Sometimes when I'm at my really, really weak moments, sometimes my ma and dad reply for me because they're going along themselves, okay? And sometimes, if you're a Monaghan person, you'll just turn up, whether you're invited or not. Free sausages. But there's a catch with this offer that Jesus gives us. And it's that if we don't accept it, we don't get in. There's a catch with this offer that we don't know when the RSVP is, but now is the day when we've got to respond. So my challenge to you tonight is this. God has spoken, and he said, if you draw close to me and respond to what I'm saying, then I will draw close to you, and I will give you forgiveness from the past. I will give you new life, new purpose, new guidance today. And I will give you a hope for the future. But you won't grow into this. What your parents do won't be enough for this. What your mates do won't be enough for this. What you've got to do is you've got to receive me into your life. Folks, I'm going to show you something now because I'm going to take a break from talking and I'm just going to say something after it. But I'm going to show you a video, and sometimes people don't like these sorts of videos, but I think it's important tonight because I think we need to gather in our hearts what this invite costs Jesus. I think we need to accept in our minds, but deeper than that, what Jesus gave up so that this invite of drawing close to God could be given to you from the King of Kings tonight.